You ever feel like you're constantly running, just trying to outrun the noise in your own head? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful story that gets right to the heart of our modern obsession with speed and the incredible wisdom that can come when we finally learn to slow down.
Wow. I mean, that line just hits you, right? It perfectly nails that feeling of being perpetually rushed, always thinking about the next thing, the next deadline, the next goal. It really sets the stage for this whole journey.
All right, so picture this. The story kicks off on a steep, rocky trail way up in the Italian Dolomites. We meet our narrator, and you get the sense right away that he isn't just hiking, he is absolutely running from something. So on the outside, he's just powering up this mountain. But inside, it's a totally different story. His heart is heavy, his breathing is ragged, his mind is just racing. He's using this relentless forward motion to try and escape all the noise from his life back home. And, it's a feeling I think a lot of us can probably relate to. This right here, this really lays out the whole conflict perfectly. On one side, you've got the external goals, the things we chase. Get to the summit, catch that train, hit those deadlines. But then look at the other side. That's the internal cost. A short breath, a racing mind, a heavy heart. The very pursuit of the goal is creating the exact anxiety he's trying to outrun.
Okay, so this internal battle is just building, and then boom, an unexpected encounter happens that's about to change everything. He meets this mysterious old man on the mountain path.
So right when our guy is at his most frantic, pushing his hardest, he comes across this figure. An old man who seems like he's part of the landscape, like he grew right out of the rocks. And instead of cheering him on, he offers the one thing the narrator is desperately trying to avoid: a pause, a seat, and a simple cup of coffee. And this is where the old man just cuts right to the heart of it. He doesn't just see a tired hiker. He sees a whole way of life. It's such a direct but gentle observation, right? He's basically saying, hey, the way you're climbing this mountain, that's how you're living your whole life. Always so focused on the destination that you're missing the journey.
And he doesn't just leave it as an abstract idea, he makes it real. He points to this tiny, fragile flower that our narrator, in his mad dash, had totally overlooked. It's such a powerful symbol of all the beauty we miss when we're only staring at the summit.
All right, so this next part is really the core of the story. The old man doesn't just talk. He gives the narrator something he can actually hold on to, a tangible lesson in what it means to have patience and perspective. It's such a simple gesture, but it's so powerful. He just picks up a smooth, gray pebble, something you'd probably never look at twice, and places it in the narrator's hand. And he's about to turn this ordinary little stone into a profound teacher.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. This one line completely reframes your whole relationship with time. This little pebble, shaped by a river over centuries, is proof of a slow, patient kind of transformation. It got to be beautiful without ever rushing once. What a contrast to our own hurried lives.
So all of a sudden, this pebble isn't just a pebble anymore. It's his powerful symbol, right? It's a reminder of patience, a symbol of beauty that can only come with time, and a little physical anchor to the idea that there's incredible power in just not rushing.
And what I absolutely love about this part is that the old man becomes so much more real. He's not some mystical sage, He shares that he learned this stuff the hard way, from his wife and from his own struggles with grief. It just goes to show you that this kind of wisdom isn't some secret. It's something we learn from living a real, sometimes messy life.
So, did it work? Does this whole encounter actually stick? Let's take a look at the journey back from the mountain, because this is where we see the real transformation unfold, and what the final takeaway is for all of us.
This is the old man's parting shot, his final piece of advice, and man, it is a mantra worth remembering. It sums up the whole thing perfectly. Stop living for some future destination and start actually experiencing the journey you are on right now. Today is the only moment we ever really have. And you see the shift happen almost instantly. It's like a switch has been flipped. He's not racing anymore. He's actually stopping. He's watching the clouds, feeling the wind, hearing sounds in the distance. He even stops just to close his eyes and breathe. He's finally present.
And here's the kicker. He still makes it to the top. The summit was beautiful, for sure, but that wasn't the part that changed him. The real game changer wasn't the destination. It was all the little moments, the pauses he finally allowed himself to have on the way there.
And that, I think, is why this story matters so much. It's a reminder for anyone out there who feels like they're falling behind or constantly late for the next chapter of their life. It suggests that, hey,
maybe we're not late at all. Maybe we're exactly where we're supposed to be, if we just give ourselves permission to actually be here.
So I'll just leave you with this to think about. In our own rush toward our own personal summits, our careers, our goals, whatever they are, what small, beautiful moments are we overlooking? What are the flowers under our own feet that we're completely failing to see?